Hey there YouTube, this is Luke with the Outdoor Gear Review, and in my hands I have the British Mosquito tent. Now folks, before we take a look at this tent here, I want to send out a special thank you to vernostalica.com. They sent this to me for T&E, and I greatly appreciate it. I tell you folks, I haven't seen this piece in a very long time. It is very hard to find in the United States, but you can find it at vernostalica.com. Check them out. Where's the liquor.com? They're funny. Let's take a look at it now. As you can see here, it comes with a heavy-duty nylon carry case, zippered, 2 handles, pitching instructions on how to set it up and all that good stuff. Here's the deployment instructions for setting this up on the ground, and here's the instructions for setting this up on a cot. Here's the body to the tent. As you can see, this is a canvas. On the inside is all the bug mesh. We'll get to that in just a minute when we set it up. Tent poles. Tent stakes. So here's the body of the tent itself. Now this does not come with a rain fly. This is just the body, the inner. So you have the floor and you have the mosquito net, and that is all. It's time to move to the poles here. There should be 2 of these. These poles are made from fiberglass. Now with these tents here, they are in used condition. Also, they are freestanding tents, so they do not have to be staked out to be used. That's a plus. There are sleeves here for each of the poles, crisscross setup. So here you have it, my friends. Here is the British Mosquito tent all set up. As you can see, it is very narrow and also very tall at the same time. I will get you guys the dimensions here in just a minute when we hop inside. Now, when it comes to weight, this bad boy is heavy. The complete package, the stakes, the poles, the carry bag, and the tent itself, you are looking at 81 ounces. Very heavy. This is 5 pounds of mosquito protection. And this tent was made for British field cots, but you can use this on the ground as well. As you can see here, the tent itself attaches to the poles with these clips. So as mentioned, this is a freestanding tent, which means you can easily pick it up, move it around, and adjust it any way that you need to. You have one entrance right here in the middle. You have a long zipper. And then you have 2 additional zippers that go along the front. As you can see here, I can easily sit up inside of this tent so I can change clothes, do whatever I need to do. So there you go. I'm inside the shelter fully secure. I have my trusty tape measure here. Let's get some measurements for you all. Pushing this tent to its absolute max from end to end, this is 6 feet 8 inches. If you are 6 foot tall, you will be comfortable inside of this shelter. If you're taller than that, you will definitely have your head touching some material at some point at either end. Now when it comes to width for this tent, you are looking at 2 feet 5 inches. Now when it comes to height, you are looking at 3 feet 10 inches. So like I said before, very, very tall. You do have a net right here, so you can place a light, place your phone, whatever it is that you need to. You can see here you have this velcro flap which goes over the zippers. Extra support, extra protection. Look at all this mesh. Very, very awesome. You do have a pocket right here on the left side. I don't know what this is. Let's put that back. Now, as mentioned, this is used military surplus, and the condition is fantastic. It really is. Very, very good condition. Very good quality, all in all, too. The seams, the stitching, everything's done real well. The mesh itself, no holes, good zippers. Thumbs up. So folks, that is the British Mosquito tent. Now, as I mentioned, I got this from vernostalica.com. where'stheliquor.com, great site, great sense of humor, great guys. $28 for this right here. And I think that's a really good deal. This thing is definitely military grade, and you know exactly what that means. Heavy. This thing is heavy. Heavy in a good way, because you know this thing is going to be very, very strong. Field tested, like I said, these are all used and abused, but luckily not bad. The condition really is good with the model that I have right here. Overall, I just think it's a very cool piece. The quality really is good. The poles here are impressive. They're fiberglass, which is not my favorite in the entire world. I would choose something different if I had the option, but they're definitely more balmer that I have seen in the past, so that's a good thing. Definitely thicker. Typically they're very, very thin. They feel very fragile. These are thicker. They feel stronger. In the future, I plan on using this for an overnight trip, and I have this idea in my head how you can use this system in conjunction with a tarp and the carry case. I will go ahead and break this down, put it back into its carry case, and I'll tell you guys my idea. Breakdown and setup is very, very easy. Very, very quick. Now before I put every single thing up, let me go ahead and show you these stakes. You get 4 of these. Very strong, very long stakes. Pretty simple. I know somebody would have called me out and said, "Hey Luke, you didn't show us the stakes." You guys are good like that, keeping me on my toes. Oh yes. Alright guys, so the tent is back into the stuff sack, as you can see here, ready to be zipped up. What I would like to do, and what I will do in the future, is basically, before I roll up this tent, I will take my Basha tarp, my British tarp, and lay it down on top of it. Roll it up together. So inside of this one system, you have the bug mesh. You have full waterproof protection thanks to the tarp. It'd be a cool setup to use. You can easily attach this to the outside of your pack, and you can run and gun. When it comes to the dimensions of the stuff sack, you are looking at roughly 22 inches with a diameter of about 7 inches. So all in all, is it tiny? No. Is it lightweight? No. Is it awesome in its own way? Absolutely. Folks, I want to say a big thank you to where'stheliquor.com. Where'stheliquor.com? Those guys rule. Awesome military surplus that is extremely hard to find in the United States. I haven't seen this piece here for many years. 28 bucks. Very, very cool. You can order this worldwide. They're awesome. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, you know what to do. Until next time, everybody take care, be well, strength and honor. Yes.